Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to another Madden 13 online game. Today we got the Baltimore Ravens and the Washington Redskins. And what besides the Patriots and Texans is probably the biggest matchup this weekend in week 14, because the Redskins are trying to get in the playoffs. They need every win possible. The Ravens are trying to fight for that number 2 seed. Neither of them can really afford a loss right now. And the Redskins, they got their duo of rgIII and Alfred Morris, the rookie running duo. And they did some work last night, and who knows if they could do some work against the Ravens, because the Ravens don't have the best run D this year. So we'll see how that works out. Right now it's working all right, except for he tries to run it on 3rd and 9 with Halu, and not really the greatest decision since it was 3rd and 9. It's hard to convert that. So thankfully he doesn't, and we force him to settle for a field goal early, so that's cool. Now we come out in offense, and we give it to our own big money back, Ray Rice. Try to get him the game as much as possible, run a screen for him early. He gets quite a few yards in this one, all the way to the 40-yard line, and we got to answer back his touchdown, or his field goal, with hopefully some points of our own, hopefully a touchdown. And here, I get greedy, I go deep on the flea flicker, and he catches it on the tip. If you notice, I had Anquan Bolden wide open, but I decided to go for it all into triple coverage, and unfortunately, it got picked on the tip ball, which always sucks, but at the same time, give the dude credit. He made the pick. He made a play on the ball, whatever. So, not the way we want to start off the game. We get picked off after he scores points. His offense looks decent. The Redskins are always a scary team in offense when it comes to the Madden this year, since they got speed all over the place. So thankfully we contain rgIII there, force a 3rd down. It's gonna be a big stop for our defense. Nothing is open, waiting for our 2-man pressure to get there, but instead Roy Halu ends up open way deep downfield for about a 50-yard grab, and now all of a sudden he goes from the 35 to the red zone, which blows. And now he's starting to run the option here with rgIII quick, breaking a tackle from Ed Reed. Next play, run the option to get on the hurry up, and rgIII in the end zone touchdown, and I'm down 10-0 just like that. So once again, we're back in off. Well, before we go back in offense, we get laid out on the kick return. And I don't know why I didn't throw it to Ray Rice here. When I was editing the video, I'm like, why did I not throw it to Ray? Because the dude was wide open. Instead, I get sacked, force a 3rd down and long, and try to force something deep on 3rd down and long that wasn't there. And I was feeling a little bit pressured here. I'll be honest. I mean, it's a 10-0 game. I'm at 3rd down and long. I need to make something happen. I'm losing the feel of this game right now. I almost lost another 7 points here because rgIII just get that one a little bit too far. Instead, 3rd down and 10. He tries to do the option. Terrell Suggs makes the stop, and he goes for it on 4th down, surprisingly. And he actually has a guy open, and he gets the 1st down. But T-Sizzle shows up again, this time forcing a fumble on Santana Moss, and we get it back, and we needed that one bad as we go deep into double coverage with Torrey Smith. I was going to run the screen, but I threw a bad pass to somehow get it completed. And then next play, 3rd and 1, getting into the fullback dive. No, not really, 4th and inches. So we'll run it again, except for we don't get it again. Damn, man. And I accidentally go offsides here trying to set up the defense. I was going to put Terrell Suggs in the yellow. Instead, I put him offsides. And he ended up getting a 1st down anyways, but he accepted the penalty yards, which is kind of weird because he would have taken the 1st down. He had 6 extra yards, so I mean, it's a 1st and 5, but I'd rather have those extra yards. And instead, he gets picked off on 1st and 5. Try and throw it to Morgan, this dude Johnson. I'm not really sure who he is, but I'm happy he's on the team because he just made a pick. And we needed that pick because the defense is doing their job right now, okay? They got 2 turnovers in a row, a forced fumble, and a pick. But the offense is straight up struggling right now. There's not much games when you see me with 0 points before halftime like this. Though we're going to break that right now because Ray Rice is going to the house, and we're getting 7 points. Thankfully, we're on the board, and all of a sudden, it's a 3-point game. He is thoroughly dominated this first half, but we're only 3 points out, so we're feeling okay. 2nd and 2, he goes deep. Santana Moss, open. Perfect throw by rgIII, and Moss gets the catch. And now they're in field goal range for Forbath, or whoever the kicker is. I know they had Gano, but not Gano, Kunda, but they cut him, so they have a new guy. And then 2 plays later, Pierre Garçon somehow ends up wide open. I had to do it on a deep blue, but I also had him pressing, so somehow that combination didn't work out, and we just gave up 7 points to this dude, which sucks. Because if we would have held to a field goal, I would have been okay. Make it a 13-7 game at halftime, and I think we get ball. That's cool. Instead, 7-17, 22 seconds left, not really looking to do much, and maybe. Oh, the flea flicker almost. We had potential in that flea flicker. So, I'm just running plays here, and then I get sacked, and I lose the ball. My right tackle doesn't give me some time. Bowen gets a sack. Instead, all of a sudden, he has an easy 3 points lined up, possibly 7. We can get into the end zone here. Only 1 timeout, so he runs the option here with rgIII, and we contain that. Force him to 3 points, but that's 3 points that should have never happened. But I guess that's just the Madden gods. He almost missed that, by the way. The Madden gods trying to repay him for the forced fumble that I got earlier, so that sucks. And halftime show. They're talking about eliminating kickoffs, which I don't agree with, to be honest. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying, to be honest, because it's not like I'm lying here, but I don't agree with the idea of eliminating the kickoffs. I mean, the 4th and 15 idea that Greg Schiano said sounds cool, kinda, but I'd rather see kickoffs. It's always been a part of the game. And by the way, Ray Rice to the house on the first play of the second half. After we give up that field goal, which is pretty demoralizing, we get a touchdown, and all of a sudden it's a 6-point game. So, you know, we just got to make some stops on defense and try our best. But back to the kickoff thing real quick. I mean, the kickoffs has always been a part of the game, and since they moved the ball to the 35-yard line for the kickoffs, there's been less injuries and stuff like that. You know what I mean? There's been less injuries. There's been more touchbacks and stuff like that. I think it's fine the way it is, and like, there's no reason to change it. It's always been part of the game, kickoffs. I don't know why Goodell decides he's got to change it all of a sudden, which is another reason why I really do not like Goodell as a commissioner. I'm not going to say hate, because hate's a strong word, but I really do not like Goodell as a commissioner. So, that's that. I'll leave that for another day, I guess, the whole Goodell thing. But I'm right now back into this game because he's driven the ball pretty far downfield, though we just knocked Alfred Morris out for a few plays after the big hit by Ray Lewis. Next play, Terrell Suggs getting a big-time sack, bringing up a 3rd down and very long. It should be impossible for him to convert this unless someone blows the coverage. It doesn't look that way. He tries to go deep, no one there, and we force him to a field goal, and it is a 9-point game, which is kind of odd. There's not really much 9-point games you see like that, but he's been taking his field goals, so you got to give him credit for going for his points there, not like gambling or anything. Playing it safe, playing it smart, playing the sim and stuff like that. Though unfortunately the physics fuck us over there. Then we got the flea flicker, getting that flea flicker to work, but we had a nice screen set up, but the goddamn physics made me fall down again, just like that last video. And here we thankfully redeem ourselves because we hit up Jacoby Jones. He gets a ton of yards after Ray Rice gave us a good block. And we ran another good screen here. The screens were getting pretty open this game, so I ran quite a few of them. And I thought I could get a touchdown there, but he made the nice play with Merriweather. Next play, Ray Rice wide open. We didn't get him. But on 3rd down, Ray Rice somehow ends up wide open in the flats. I'll take that. He wasn't my first read, but you know, he just ended up open, so I took him. Touchdown. That's a 2-point game as we head into the 4th quarter. But right away on his first play of offense, rgIII bust off a huge run. And I didn't need that because I need to contain him on offense. I especially cannot give up a touchdown right now. And rgIII is all of a sudden decided to take over the game with his legs. And he is too fast for Bernard Pollard to catch. So he gets a 1st down. He's safely in field goal range. He tries to run a screen here, but it ends up getting a touchdown because I blow a coverage. I got stuck on the blue guy, a guy playing a deep blue by accident. And I just sat there. I was getting lazy. I sat there, and all of a sudden the dude ended up open on the wheel route, and that's a touchdown. And all of a sudden it's a 9-point game again. And at this point, I'm like, I don't deserve to lose because that's completely my fault blowing a coverage like that. That should not happen. And now under 5 minutes left in the game, you know, like I said, he's been outplaying me, but I'll try to steal this game anyways. Torrey Smith getting a huge catch here all the way to the 20-yard line. We need to get a touchdown as soon as possible, so he helps us out with that goal. Next play, Ray Rice, another screen, another touchdown for Ray Rice. That is his fourth of the game. He has 1 rushing, 3 receiving. Ray Rice is kind of the team right now. And that's the way it's been for me. I've been, you know, throwing it to the running back a lot. And here, Bernard Pollard, those guys got to make a play on Joshua Morgan. We can't let him get those first downs or this first down by rgIII because the clock is becoming a factor. Under 4 minutes left in the game, we need to get a stop for our defense to bring our offense back on the field. But here, I bring absolutely no pressure on the left side. He makes me pay for it. Big time first down. And now all of a sudden, he's in field goal range, which is another factor in here. Thankfully, we get the sack, forcing a 3rd down and 14. Well, we're going to win the game. We can't let this happen. All of a sudden, rgIII takes over for a first down. And we need to get stopped now, or else the game is over, because our timeouts are becoming a factor. And we just knocked rgIII out the game, and Alfred Morris almost got a first down to end the game. Now 3rd down and 2. Can he end the game? No, he can't. Not yet. Because we made him drop the ball there, but there's a flag, a holding flag. I decide I'm going to take the holding flag because he might go for it on 4th down. Who knows? Maybe not. But I'd rather force him into a mistake on this 3rd down, if anything. And we'll see if we can force him into a mistake because Rex Grossman is running. He's running. Force a fumble. We did the next best thing. We knocked him out of bounds. 4th down and 5. And he takes his field goal. A 5-point game. I've been playing like butthole the whole game. But it's winning time, baby. It's winning time. Doesn't matter. There's only 1:36 left in the game, all right? I just need a touchdown, and I win the game straight up. So let's go. Ray Rice, halfback pass, almost a first down. But the freaking left guard decides he's got a hold, and that is a huge penalty because now it's 1st and 20 instead of a 1st and 10. The left guard had nothing to do with that play. Instead of here, no one blocks for me on the screen. London Fletcher ends up open, and I only get 2 yards in that next play. Screen again, but the guy's kind of covering it, so I decided I'll take off a Flacco. But Brian Arakpo came out of nowhere, running like blazing speed, running like a 4.3 40 to catch me. Bringing up a 3rd down and 18, I don't get it. 4th down and 17. Game is on the line here. I need to get this 1st down, so we're going to go to Pitta, but we don't get it, unfortunately, and that'll all but do the game here because he kneels the ball out. I have 2 timeouts, and he kicks the field goal to make it an 8-point game with 8 seconds left, and I need a miracle to end this game or win this game. So we have to send to overtime, first of all. We got to get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, all of that. I tried to do the flea flicker here, but I don't get any blocking. I get sacked, and that's the game, unfortunately. You know, you don't win every game. Sometimes you lose them. You know, give the guy credit. He played a good game. And we'll leave it at that. I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe if you haven't for more games like this. Hopefully I win them. And on that note, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, guys.